Early in the morning, early in the morning, in the morning.
What's going on, the people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I'm back with a very happy video. I'm only going to be talking about positive things and just give you a bit of an insight into why I left my job again, what I'm going to be doing now, what's the plan, what's my goals, what's my intention with my life, what's my purpose, you feel me? So guys, you can see from the title, I quit my job again. I'm sure you guys already know that from my community post that I posted on Friday, I believe, or Thursday, one of them. But I said to myself that I'll do a video explaining this, basically explain my decision making and just explain what's going on in my life. So like the video for me, hit the bell to be notified for me. Let's get into this video, guys. This is gonna be positive videos, positive vibes only, all that stuff in the description below. You get it. Let's get straight into this. So as I mentioned earlier, I released a community post on Friday, basically just explaining to you guys that Friday was my last ever day doing a 9-to-5 job. Now guys, you lot that have been here from the very beginning, it's not going to be many of you because I'm talking about from like under 300 subscribers. You feel me? Like if you were in my top 300 subscribers, big up you, because you'll remember this. Because back in March 2020, I only had 300 subscribers and I quit my job then. So you lot that know me will know that I quit my corporate job in March 2020 as I came back from Miami and I pursued YouTube full time. Alright, so between March 2020 to March 2021, I think I grew about 8,000 to 10,000 subscribers. There was a lot of growth in that first kind of year, and then it slowed down last year due to the shadow ban and whatnot. But then I ended up in 2021 August going back to work. So I had built up my YouTube channel to a point where it was making money. So I thought to myself, cool, I can't live off this. It's not enough money to live off and rent off and have a life off, but it's a good side hustle money. So that was my decision to go back to work, August 2021. I then joined the DWP, right? I haven't spoken about work and where I worked until now, obviously because I worked there, so I didn't even want to expose them and talk about them, but I will talk about them in their own right. Where I worked was my favorite job of all time, I ain't gonna lie to you. But that's not the reason why I left. It wasn't the job why I left, it's because it was bigger than that, but I'll get into that anyway. But the job I had before, I actually enjoyed it, and the one I've just quit, I enjoyed it. I loved the people there, the environment was cool. Like I'm not gonna bash my actual job in it. I'll bash the organization. Fuck DWP wholeheartedly. They're just another government provision with warped government statistics, lies. They don't care about the us on the level. They don't care about the claimants. It's just noughts and ones to them. But in terms of where I was working and like the people I was with, I absolutely loved it. It was good. So I'm not gonna bash that. It was bigger than that. Why I left my job, it was bigger than that. But as I said, I'll get into it. So I then went back to work, and that's when I joined DWP. So I thought, cool, I would manage my YouTube and I would manage my work salary at the same time. But guys, I went back to work under the guise that it was gonna be part-time. That's exactly what I accepted the role for. I accepted the role thinking it would be 21 hours a week so I can manage YouTube, I can get a salary, I can grow, you feel me? But unfortunately, there was some sort of miscommunication and they rejected that. So I was doing full-time. But the thing is, I was enjoying the full-time salary. So I thought, you know what? I'm enjoying the full-time salary. I'm managing YouTube still. Let's keep it going. So I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but around YouTube, around Love Island times, I started to burn out. I was no longer capable of managing a full-time job with my YouTube job and my social life and my ambitions and all these things. I'm not going to sacrifice my social life. I'm not going to sacrifice my YouTube. So something's got to give. But again, I'll get into that in a minute. So I went to work and I said, listen, can I move offices? They said no. I said, can I reduce hours? They said no. And that was due to business needs. I understand that. I think I don't respect that, but I understand it. Whatever, it's business needs, I get it. It's just this is the real world. This is business, you understand? I couldn't do it no more. So I ended up getting signed off for 4 weeks. Okay, I was signed off for 4 weeks. It should have been way longer than that, to be honest, but I felt a little bit pressured to go back to work. That's a problem in itself, but I'm not even gonna get into that. So I felt a little bit pressured to return to work. So I went back to work after 4 weeks. And then within a few days, I realized I can't do this no more. Do you feel me? I can't do this. Something's got to give. Now, guys, in my life, there's 3 pillars that make up my life. It's YouTube, it's social life, and it's work. Okay, work, and what I mean by work is salaried work. So of those 3 pillars, I'm never going to give up my social life. Of course not. That's the thing that I work to live, for example. That's the only thing. I don't live to work. I work so I can live and have fun with my friends. It gives me happiness. It's my friends, my social life. I'm not going to give that up. Never. It's not even a question. YouTube. I've worked too hard over the last 3 years. I've built this platform up to a position that it's at. I'm not going to sacrifice that. I'm not going to just give up YouTube. It's the way. This is what's going to get me out of the matrix. This is what's going to get me out of the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? And I mean the ghetto. I mean this country. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing that has any leeway is my job, is my 9 to 5. The thing that I don't like the most, the thing that I hate the most. Guys, you know me. I hate capitalism. I hate this Western culture. I hate the government. I hate what they stand for. I hate half the people in this country. Do you understand? Like, I don't like it here. So like, what's gonna give? It's gonna be the work. I don't like this rat race. I don't like this hamster wheel that we're in. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that you can earn a salary and you get taxed half of it and all this stuff. Like, it's all too much. So like, what's gonna give? For me, the only thing that can give, and the only thing the only thing that has any leeway is a job, is my 9 to 5. And I'm brave enough to take that leap of faith, guys, because recently, and I'm gonna get into this now actually, the reason why I'm brave enough to take this leap of faith is because I've been doing a lot of thinking over the last few years. These are thoughts that I've had for years, decades, but I've been doing some real intense thinking about what I want from my life. What constitutes as a successful life? What makes me happy? Do you understand? And it does take bravery to take a leap of faith like that. And I'm not saying, oh, I'm just some brave guy, I'm some strong guy. But as in, it does take bravery because we are conditioned in society to think that we need the system. And it's not just conditioning, it's because we do need the system. The system is so flawless, the system is so powerful that in order to survive the system and navigate the system, you must become a part of the system. Do you understand? So if you want nice things and you need to live, you need to buy things, you need to live in shelter, you need money, therefore you need a job, therefore you need to be in that cycle of working, paying bills, paying taxes, paying your lifestyle, and it's a trap. Yeah, forget the trap about selling drugs and all this, that and the other in cunch. That ain't the trap. This is the trap. What we're in is the trap. And it does take a particular form of bravery to see what it is and be like, you know what, I don't want to be a part of this no more. Because my future's uncertain, guys. I can see it in my mum's eyes. She doesn't know what I'm going to be and where I'm going to be in my life, and it scares her. But it doesn't scare me. Do you understand? Because what scares me is being stuck in the same system that she's been in for 50 years, 60 years. Do you understand? That scares me. I'm not built like that. I'm built very different especially from the people in my family. I've always been different from the people in my family, and always. I'm a very critical thinker. I'm an independent thinker, and I've questioned my reality for all my life. So I say all that to say, yeah, I've been questioning what I wanted for my life. My whole life, yeah, I've been conditioned to think, cool, I must get a mortgage, I must invest here, I must do this, I need that, and it's all a trap in my eyes. I used to think, yeah, that renting a property for 25 years of my life, I used to slander anyone that used to rent properties like now, as in for my generation. Oh, what are you renting for? No, we need to save up for ownership. We need to get a mortgage and blah, blah, blah. Fam, I don't think like that no more. Especially me as a creative now. I want my own space. I'm still at yard, by the way. This is my yard. This is my family yard. I ain't even moved out yet. I'm a creative. I need my own space. I outgrew the nest 10 plus years ago. I should not still be here in this home, but I am. And as a creative, you really need your own space as well. So I've got no problem renting now. But you know what I've deeped, guys? All this stuff about mortgages and ownerships. Fam, you save up 10, 20, 30, 40 bags for a mortgage, right? That mortgage might take 30 odd years to pay off. That's immediately a 30-year prison sentence in this country. Do you understand? That's the first thing. I'm thinking, wait, yeah, it's a good investment. Yeah, it's ownership. Yeah, I could make some money from it in terms of if I rent it out and stuff. That's the ways to make money off it. But if I don't do that and I have to live in it, bro, I'm stuck here. I'm trapped here. Now, hear what I'm saying? You miss those mortgage payments for 2, 3, 4 months, and you see who really owns that house. Yeah, it ain't you. it ain't you. All that ownership and all that. Oh, you got your first key. You got your first mortgage. Oh, good for you. Miss those mortgage payments. Just miss those mortgage payments for 2, 3 months, and you see who really owns that house. It ain't you, son. It ain't you. It's the banks. When you get the deed to your house, you get the copy. Why do you, the so-called owner of this home, get the copy of the deed? Who gets the original? The banks. The banks get the original paperwork and you just get the copy. These little things ring off in my head and I'm thinking, that doesn't sit right with me. If I want to stay in this country and work my way up to 100 grand, 200 grand salary, if I'm earning 100 grand, you ain't rich in this country on that no more. What's that? 55 grand take home pay at the end of the year? What? Like, it's madness. So like, I'm saying all this year, basically to say that this is what runs through my head all the time. I don't want to be a part of this country. I don't want to be a part of this system. I don't want to work here. I don't want to do a 9 to 5. I want to be my own boss. Do you understand? I've been my own boss. Like, I'm bored of getting paid 12 times a year. Are you mad? Nah, I don't want to get paid 12 times a year. I want to get paid 100 times a year. In fact, I want to get paid 365 days a year. I want to get paid daily minimum. Do you understand? So I quit. You know what I'm saying? I quit my job and the world's my oyster now. I'm not tied down by the conventions of society. I'm not tied down by the expectations of society. I'm not tied down no more. I'm my own man. Yes, I need to make money. So that's why I'm doing promo work ad hoc, because I can't live off YouTube. I will actually be broke. My quality of life will be nothing. So I'm still working. I'm picking up shifts here and there, ad hoc promo work. Like I worked at Tate Modern the other day at some private event. I walked past Young Philly, Patrick Vieira, Ross, feel me? In fact, they should have invited me to that event as a creative, because it was creator week. There was all these TikTokers there, fashion people, artists, whatever. I should have been invited there, to be honest, but it's what it is. Soon come still, you feel me? But so I'm picking up shifts here and there, I'm working, but I'm not doing no 9 to 5 business no more. Yeah, Monday was my first day of freedom. Tuesday, it's my second day now. I've got a bad knee. I injured myself Sunday night. So it's been a bit of a bad start to my freedom, but look at me. I'm doing, what time is it? It's 23 past 8 in the morning right now as I'm recording this. I've already recorded one video about Arsenal Fan TV, DT, and I'm doing my second video right now. I wouldn't be able to do this if I was, right this second, I'd be on a train about to run to the office. Every day I'm running to the office. Every day I'm on autopilot. I'm waking up, I'm getting dressed, I'm walking to the station, most likely knowing me, I'm jogging to the station. I get on the train, I'm sweaty, I'm tired, maybe I haven't got a seat. I then realise that I get to London Bridge and now all my trains to East Croydon are cancelled and I have to get some next long route and I'm late for work and I'm jogging. I do that daily. That ain't no life. I get to work to a job that I don't really want to do. I'm on autopilot, I come home, I'm tired, I'm too tired to gym, I'm too tired to whatever, I'm too tired to YouTube. What's the purpose of me doing all these things? What? I don't want to do that. So that's the only thing that has to give way. You feel me? Like, this ain't... I'm so happy, guys. I'm so free. My original plan, yeah. In fact, let's talk about what I'm going to do next. Let's talk about my plans, yeah. So my original plan, yeah, was to potentially get another 9 to 5 job in it. Hold up. My original plan was to get another 9 to 5 job for another organisation that would improve my quality of life. So it would be like 3 days at home, 2 days on. The work I'd be doing would be satisfying. The office is closer. So like, I thought to myself, you know what? If I can't quit my job, let me get a new job. But bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. I realised, yo, I'm only delaying the inevitable. That's the only thing I'm doing, is delaying the inevitable. I was only gonna work at that job for about a year, maybe a year plus, save up and then leave and go abroad anyway. So what's the point in doing that a year down the line when I can do that now? So I'm not pursuing another job. I'm no longer pursuing any job. I want to go abroad. That's what I want to do. So my plan now is to make as much money as I can kind of between now and early next year. I want to pick up a lot of shifts at this promo company that I'm doing. I'm going to try and sign up to a lot more agencies, see if I can get some agency work and just pick up shifts here and there. And then I'm gone, guys. I'm gone. I've been doing some research. There's loads of co-living spaces all across the globe. There's co-living places in Thailand. There's co-living places in Malaysia, all dirt cheap for a month, 2 bills. Are you mad? 200 quid for a month in Malaysia. 150 quid for a month in Bali. All I got to do is sort my flights out, and I'm gonna go, and I can go out, live out there for a month, 2 months. You feel me? It's light. As long as I can get some money together, I've still got like I've still got most of a salary coming in for November as well, so I'll still get paid maybe like half of a month's salary, maybe 2/3 of a month's salary. So that's already flights I can put aside right now. Obviously, I need to pick up some promo work, get some money here and there, blah, 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 get Worksy, and then I'm going. But to be honest, bro, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna live in Canada and work in Canada. I've got, my older brother lives in Canada. He's living in Vancouver for 6 years. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna apply for my visa. So you can apply for a work and travel visa in Canada. My older brother's gonna he's gonna talk to some people. He can potentially get me a part-time job out there. Do you know what I'm saying? I can work in Canada, literally uproot my life in England, live a different lifestyle for a bit, 2, 3, 4 months, and I can bounce whenever I want from Canada. Man will just go to Asia, Vegas, wherever I want. I'll do, YouTube I can do anywhere. So I can continue Topical Juice from anywhere on the globe. I can do exactly what I'm doing right here, anywhere on the globe, anywhere. But not only that, when I do the traveling thing, I'm gonna create a second channel around traveling. So guys, I need a second channel name. I'm thinking something simple, Travel Juice or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not very imaginative. You know, Topical Juice actually play on words is kind of creative. But Travel Juice, I need something similar, kind of on brand, so you don't know me. So when you come from Topical Juice, you know it's familiar. I don't want to just do something completely random like, oh, Globetrotter or something like that, and this is it's not linked to my brand. So maybe Global Juice or Juicy Global or something. I'm thinking Juice Trotter. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking out loud still. But anyway, guys, that's kind of where I'm at mentally at the moment, because I need to stay in England. I can't leave right now. If I wanted to, I could potentially work and travel, so I could get like try and find a job abroad and and like do the working thing now. But I'd rather stay in England for a bit longer, work on myself, sort some money out, and then go. Because guys, I'm doing therapy now. Therapy starts properly tomorrow. I've got my peer support group, which I mentioned on my community post today. I've got that today as well, for certain things that I'm going to talk about in the future. Anyways, there's certain things that I haven't spoken about on YouTube, but I will speak about that soon. So I've got a lot of self-development and working to do on myself, you feel me? So yeah, I've got a lot of things to work on myself, and then when I'm at, when I've got my money up in a better place, so hopefully by February, I'm gone. I've literally got, my auntie lives in Qatar, bro. I've literally got family members that live in Qatar, Doha. I could be out there. I could be out there in January for a month. Live with her, free of charge. You feel me? In fact, I might do that. I might get a one-way flight out. Not one-way, yeah, just a quick 4 weeks out there. Shout my auntie in a sec. Be like, yo, can I stay with you for a bit? Boom. She said, yeah. So there's a lot of things going on. I'll come back. I'll then go Canada. I will then come back and I'll probably finish the year doing the mad thing in Asia and that. Once I've got my money up and I can just relax in the rest of the year, I'll just do purely YouTube abroad. So yeah, man, it's very, very exciting times for me. I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to still be at home and plan these things and pursue these things. But at the end of the day, guys, if you're like me and you ain't built for this, bro. Man's been known I ain't built for this. I've known this years ago. I weren't built for this. I've always questioned my reality. I've always questioned the environment around me. I've always questioned what I want from this life. And while I don't know where my life's gonna go, I'm not scared at that possibility no more. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm a glass half full kind of person, guys. The world is my oyster now. I'm gonna go Tokyo next year. I wanna go Tokyo. I'm gonna go to these next places. I wanna go New Zealand. I'm gonna be out here. Who knows? I might even meet a beautiful girl in one of these places. I end up settling out here. You feel me? I never come back to the UK ever. You understand? Like, apart from my friends, obviously my family, they ain't nothing for me here anyway. You feel me? So yeah, man, I'm just so excited for the possibilities. And yeah, if you lot are built the same way, take that leap, man. Take that leap. I ain't got no savings at the moment. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not the best at managing money. I ain't got no savings. It's not like I've left here and I'm pattern guy. Like, oh yeah, I've left. I've got 20 bags I'm sat on. I can do this. No, I'm not. I'm just taking a leap of faith and I'm taking a risk, because I know for a fact, if I continue living the lifestyle that I was living, working, I'd be dead anyway. Do you understand? I wouldn't make it here. So isn't me taking a risk. It isn't really a risk because I'm not doing that. So you get it. So I'm not doing that, and it is what it is. It's not really a risk, because at the end of the day, I'm only leaving what was destroying my mental health anyway. So listen guys, I just wanted to give you a little update on that. Like the video for me, all of that. Wish me the best of luck. I'm taking you on the journey with me, guys. I hope you stay to the end. If you guys stay to the end, my loyal subscribers, I want you to put one globe emoji and one plane emoji, all right? The globe emoji and a plane emoji. If you stay to the end of the video, I really respect you. You're loyal. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.